So we're 1 GBL set down. We're 5-0. Sounds good to me. I think we run it back, yeah? I can't imagine the correct answer isn't just run this thing back. So we are going to take the team back out for a spin and see if we can continue to find positive matchups across the board for us. Yeah. I mean, we're hovering down around 2,600. So, like, you know, the couple sets of Catch Cup we played were not kind to us. And we can hopefully find ourselves some stuff. A Jellicent. Jellicent is a kind of a problem Pokemon for us, right? Whereas it kind of just makes our entire team kind of sad. I think what we want to do here is just try and kind of encourage them to trade with us, right? Did I? Oh, I over-tapped on the stupid water gun, so I spotted him a pair of turns there. That's not good. But right, like our goal here is to maybe catch them like trying to surf us here for the win, and then maybe we steal a 1-shield win. Nope, they're gonna go straight Shadow Ball. That's fine, because we just don't have a good answer to this. Okay. 2. They clearly know it. I don't like that part. I don't like the part where they clearly know. The question here is, do we just get out of here, right? Because this is our Jellicent counter. This is our Jellicent counter. Okay. I want to see that Jellicent come back. Frankly. The problem is... Okay, good. Like, if it doesn't come back... Our bigger... spot him another Hex, too. Our bigger issue is that we just don't have a way of killing it. With fast move pressure, like, it gets really gnarly for us, so... Oh, okay. Well, I think from here, we're keeping the shields, and we're going to hope for the best here. I think Shadow Ball us, that's okay. Like... Oh, a Charizard, you say? All right, we have to start shielding. We have to start shielding now. Oh, we went over on energy. I didn't want to spot him extra turns on the wing attacks, but it doesn't do us a whole lot of good to do another Incinerate if we're not going to have the energy to do anything with it, right? So that extra Incinerate might be the difference between us being able to win and lose this one. I think they have 2, and I think they'll win CMP. Also worth noting, I don't know that we win the game with a fairy move here, so... Oh! Oh! Game! Whoa! Okay, that was very awkward. Did they... No, they didn't die, right? They switched. Okay. That got confusing at the end. We're just gonna go ahead and say we take those. I don't think the move there would have. They definitely outsmarted themselves there a little bit, trying to make that catch. A Charizard lead is a much better place for us, by the way. Much better place for us. Now, I'm guessing that they're just gonna blast burn me here, like... Oh, good catch. Into Walrein. What are we doing against a Walrein here? What are we doing against a Walrein here? mean, the rest of our team is fine into the Zard, so I'm not terribly worried about, like, the sequencing here. Like, I can just, in many ways, if I want, I could just let this go, right? And they're gonna Icicle Spear me anyway, so... They want to waste their Earthquake energy here, that's fine. Spear is not going to kill us. Yeah, they're just going to keep spearing, that's fine. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of bad, though. Because now I actually have to respect that this could be an Earthquake. Oh, come on. Do they have it? Okay, they do not have it. Good. Also, we didn't get our move there. Just as an aside. Like... We should have got an Incinerate there, I think. But, hey, it's fine. This still could definitely backfire. The question is, do we have a second Giratina counter? Basically. That's really the only question I have at this juncture. Is there a second Giratina counter on your team? We'll find out. I mean, Walrein obviously is. The fact they're shielding the Zard is okay, Tangrowth. Shadow Tangrowth is not the Giratina counter they were maybe hoping for. I mean, I would really love to maybe catch something on the Skeledirge, but if we're not perfect on that catch, we're not getting any value, right? Shadow Tangrowth's thick. You're not wrong. It's got Rock Slide, right? So it's got something to hit us with. Power Whip. Yeah, that's not going to be it. That's not going to be it, y'all. And then you will go, well... He'll go down swinging at least. I think they were hoping they'd get a shield out of me. That either I wouldn't know what Tangrowth's moveset was, or they could put themselves in a scenario where maybe that became relevant. So... either way, we'll take that. It's a spicy choice for our opponent. It's a fun one. It's another grass type that has a rock type coverage move. So it has that ability to maybe snipe out a fire type that comes in to fight it. Fergulator in the lead. Okay. This is not a matchup we're like super fond of. It's one of those where they are much more competitive in this matchup than you would think, given that we resist all of their possible charge moves. You take a lot of Shadow Claw damage, and Hydro Cannon is predictably a very strong move, so... what we end up doing here probably is just trying to win this in the Zero Shield, right? And then hoping our backline matches up better against their backline. Well, if they're going to do that, then we're going to go ahead and switch. I can eat a crunch. And we can save our shield for our Skeledirge. Oh, Ice Beam. Ow. We can eat that too. It's not that different, right? Like, as long as they don't get a second one, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, we are in that awkward spot where, ooh, we have kind of put ourselves in a weird place where, like, we don't have a ton of health left, but we do have the 2 shields. So we just have to hope that there's not a lot of fast move pressure coming out of our opponent, right? We don't want a lot of fast move pressure coming out. And Ampharos is a great example of like into Giratina, it's not putting out much fast move pressure. I'll shield once. I'll shield one brutal swing because I can. It's fine from here. Smart. Although this is a pretty rough matchup for them. I don't know where a Shadow Ball lands for us. Like, I'm not sure if we tank a Shadow Ball. I don't want to find out, though. Plus, I don't think it matters because we're gonna get... we're gonna get our bait into Shadow Ball before they can get theirs. So... And then the Ampharos goes down too. GG's. Just like in nature, Crocs beat apes. Exactly. Exactly. Look. I am the kind of person who has a strong opinion about the Godzilla versus Kong matchup. I've always found it absolutely ludicrous that Kong is even in the conversation. Shouldn't be in the conversation. I like that in the current movies, they've positioned Godzilla as like, no, he the boss. He just sometimes helps Kong out. That's a awful place for us to start. Fuck. All right, well, this person definitely has our number to an extent. Okay, well, we're going to be looking for... We're going to be fishing for a boost or something because we're gonna need all the help we can get. We're gonna need all the help we can get. That's not all the help we can get. Yeah, Kong needs that super axe. Exactly, Ricky. Exactly. No. See, Fubat, apes together strong, but here's the thing: Kong's one ape. So, oh, good, they got the crunch debuff too. You might be wondering why I'm spending this entire battle talking about King Kong versus Godzilla instead of paying attention to the battle. It's because we're kind of fucked. I don't know what to tell you. We're probably not winning this one. I think the combination of both having the absolute nuts hard counter to Tapu Fini in the lead, comboed with, you know, the really nice Greedent thing here. You should watch the the newer movies. They've gotten pretty off the wall. I'm not gonna lie. Like, in a good way, they've gotten pretty off the wall, but they're off the wall. Our win condition is our opponent doing something idiotic, like switching. One, if they have Trailblaze here, that's pretty bad, but... Okay, they don't, so we can just farm them. Not that farming them is, like, the best play I've ever gonna make, but... We can try. And then what we can do is we can try and... Can we farm them, though? Yeah, we're going to try. Oh, Squirrel is Mondo thick, yeah. I have 2 Surfs now, though. So, like, there's a scenario where Double Surf or doubles Nature Madness might be a play we make at some point. I mean, obviously, this is not a good matchup for us either, but it's the matchup we have access to, so... All right, I have to hope that they have no answer for Skeledirge and they're priced into shielding here. We just need a lot of stuff to go our way, right? We need a lot of stuff to be going our way right now. Like, a lot. Like, all the stuff to be going our way. We do resist the fast move here, which is nice. I'm pretty confident they don't have any kind of bait here for us, right? They are gonna be straight scalding. Okay. 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 Give me that shield, maybe? Maybe. 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 Come on. Come on. We're so good. Lol. Well, that was fun. That was fun, y'all. That was a good time. Yeah, the King Kong versus Godzilla mojo went okay. It went okay. We did what we needed to do. We did what we needed to do. We got a team comp break in the end, and we found a way to use all of our energy. We did it. All I can say is we did it, y'all. That's all I have to say about it. We did it. Okay. So here's the thing. Superpower is not a zero move here, right? Like, if they superpower and go, it hurts. Like, I'm not really thrilled about it, but it's a play pattern, yeah? It's a play pattern. Okay. And then into their own Tapu Fini, which we're just going to probably match with our Giratina at this point, given that we'll have the debuff on. Ooh, there's a shiny. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm super jelly of their shiny Tapu Fini. And no, I'm not shielding a Nature's Madness here. Right? I don't think it's correct. I don't think. Oh, they're on Moonblast. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I assume... Oh, no. Their Fergolator's coming. All right. So, good news, bad news. Mostly bad news. I now have to find a way to beat the Fergolator. Now, we did get a shield there, which is nice. But this is going to be a little rough. Right? Because this matchup isn't super sexy. By any stretch. Oh, balls. That's a bad one. They got the crunch debuff, and two, ooh, everything just got really ugly. I needed to switch here, I think. Okay, Dragon Claw is fine. No shielding a crunch though would have been the play, right? Because they'll just let that die. Just fine. We do need like something to go our way here. Yeah, they're just gonna go to 2 Hydro Cannons, right? Or 2 crunches. Hydro Cannon. Yeah, Hydro Cannon. Just a really, unfortunately, tricky team comp for us with the double waters in the back. I mean, I needed to throw a move there, but we weren't going to get to a surf anyway, so. But a couple things went wrong. I think if we had just no-shielded the that move there and been like, you know, best case scenario, they throw a crunch and we're in great shape. Worst case scenario, they throw a Hydro Cannon and we're still okay. Yeah, that would have been better. That would have been better. We just ended up very suboptimally using our energy and such. So, GG's. Well played, opponent.